This time at the Quick Speed Shop, I got another installment of Let's Fire Some Cool Old Stuff Up. This time I got the 1937 Buick. It's first start for the spring, so we're going to jump in it, fire it up, and go for a cruise. It's all starting right now. I'm a professional, don't try this at home. Alright, bam! Springtime fire-ups continue. I'm here in the Quick Speed Shop on the parking side, and I've got this car. Right here is my dad's 1937 Buick Coupe that I inherited. I gotta fire it up because I need to get the torches out of here. This, by the way, is the 37 Ford that's hiding. We'll be working on that here shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cover off and clear some things out, and we should be able to fire up and get it out of here. Using Brad Penn 1040, the green oil. Well, that's slowly draining in there. It takes a while through the little baffles and these things. So we got here is a 37 Buick Coupe. It's got a 400 small block. It's 30 over. It's got a cam in it. I think it's got a roller cam in it. 2-inch dual exhaust. It's got a turbo 350 transmission with a shift kit, and this car was completed about 2001, so like 20 years ago. It was painted, and it's holding up good. There's a couple little blemishes in the paint, but overall it's holding up nice. So once this drains in, I'll fire it up. We'll pull it outside and take a look. Okay, we're all oiled up here. This thing's cold-blooded. It's got an Edelbrock 600 carburetor without a choke, so it's kind of cold-blooded, so I might have to pump it and crank it for quite a while. But it should fire up. Here we go. Here we go. It always does that. Cold-blooded. Come on, man. oil pressure, she's good, charging. Just, this carburetor's super cold-blooded. I actually got a Holly I want to put on it with a choke, but right now we're stuck with the Edelbrock that's on here. And it's a little small, it's a 600. This engine with the cubic inches and the cam and stuff in it, it could use a 650 or a 750 vacuum secondary carburetor. I have a 750 vacuum secondary that I'm going to put on it. I think it'll give it, I think I can tune the primary a little bit leaner for cruising, and then it'll be fat when you need it at the top end. Well, this car is a cruiser. Actually, winds real high in the highway. I think it's got 373 gears. It's got a 10-bolt posi rear end. And going down the highway about 70, you're turning about 3,200 RPM, which is too much for cruising. This car's got 32,000-ish miles on it. The odometer's off a little bit. But that's winding it pretty high, especially for a 400. It gets hot when you come down in the traffic and slow down. So I'm going to, hopefully this year, get the rear end gears changed to like 308s, which will knock the RPM down a ton for cruising on the highway, because this is a cruising car, it's not a race car, and it's a lot easier to change the rear end gears than it is to put like an overdrive in it. The tranny is built really strong, it's a good turbo 350, so there's no reason to change the transmission. I'll just get the rear end gears changed to like 308s. Oh, got a little oil burning off the exhaust up there. And I got a little oil leak here at the valve cover burning off. I always want to check the floor and see what's going on here. Obviously, it's got a little bit of an oil leak here, but I haven't cleaned this pan out in a year, so it's not bad. But here it is. Take the old Buick for a cruise here. Careful. Pretty quiet. It's got a little bit of wind noise, but it goes down the road nice straight. I got a little bit of pull to the right. I might have just a little bit of low air pressure in the right front tire. I'll check that when I get back. But it's pretty. This is an excellent cruising car. It's heavy. It's got a long wheelbase. It's an excellent car on the highway. It's pretty low to the ground though. You got to watch what you're doing, or else you'll smash the nose on the ground. She runs good. This thing's been in the family. My dad bought it in 1983, I think. It was an original unrestored car. Probably second. Get on it! Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go meet my friends for lunch here. You'll made it no problem. Alright, so bam, there we go. Just got back from my cruise to lunch. This thing ran perfect, as it always does. It's a good looking cruiser. My dad built this whole car from, restored the whole thing from scratch in the garage. It's got a Firebird front subframe. It's got a Camaro 10 bolt posi rear end. It's got a 400 small block, full interior. It's a good running car. It's been all over the Northeast. Tons of rod runs and car shows, and it's just a good cruiser. I'm glad I've had it here the last 5 years, and I'm trying not to trash it, trying to take care of it the best I can. I'm not good at shiny cars, but I'm keeping this one nice. So it's a good cruiser. I like to get it out on Sundays and take it over to lunch. So thanks you guys for watching, and we had fun with the Buick here, and next time we'll be doing something else. So come on back, check it out at the Quick Speed Shop.